Every school system in America is governed at least by the city or county level. And to affect change at those school systems and to address continued segregation in those school systems, an attorney had to file a case in every school system. And so of the 67 counties in Florida, Dad, I believe, filed about 36 or 37 cases around the state. In the mid-60s, about 1964, he began to be connected with Dr. King. My mother, who had attended Morris Brown University, had a relationship previously with Andy Young, who became U.S. ambassador under President Carter. Dr. King's entourage consisted of Andy Young and Hosea Williams and Reverend Abernathy, and in 1964 traveled here to my parents' home in Jacksonville, where they met over a period of days to organize and plan the marches on St. Augustine. Those were, looking back, of course, extraordinary times. Growing up around my dinner table, it was just part of who my parents were. Being the children of these segregationists meant that you were often the first to integrate. My older sister, Robin, was the first black student here locally at a Catholic parochial school at Holy Rosary in the 1960s. I found myself the first black student at San Jose Catholic. I became the first black lifeguard at Jacksonville Beach at the time in its 80-plus history in the 1980s. And was often the first, or the only, I should say, black person in class or in a setting. Having been called the N-word by passing cars is something that was routine to my experience as a runner in the South. Having to debate your humanity is something that is often the burden of Black Americans. And so that is not necessarily unique to me. Regardless of one's education, one's ability to produce income, in America, race is still a significant, if not deciding factor, in so many aspects of our lives. Dealing with that reality certainly pushed me, as it has many others, of course, to make a pivot, a more direct pivot, addressing the issues of racial and social injustice.